The next section of the data entry worksheet is concerned with all unlinked passenger trips that occurred during the fiscal year service period. Unlinked passenger trips is divided into 4 subsections: Federal Transit Administration programs, other federal programs, state and other programs, and local contracts. These subsections are meant to reflect the type of funding source from the applied revenue section used to fully fund or partially fund each passenger trip. The first section, FTA programs, is meant to include trips that are funded through federal sources, including formalized funding from Federal 5307 and 5311. This can also include rural and urban state funding, which trips are usually categorized under general public passengers. General public passengers also includes trips that are paid for through fare revenues. If your agency receives funding from another FTA grant program source, for example, Section 5310 Elderly and Disabled, those trips should be put under the applicable category. Medical transportation program trips are within the other federal program subsection. State and other programs includes programs that come from the state of Texas, such as the Department of Aging and Disabilities, or DADS, Department of Assistive and Rehabilitative Services, or DARS, and Head Start. Any trips not funded by federal or state revenue sources should be added as needed in the local contracts section. The worksheet allows you to add a row for each new contract. To add a new local contract, simply click on the blue Add Row hyperlink, and you'll be able to add a new row for unlinked passenger trips with the specific name of the local contract source the trips come from. You also have the option to add additional descriptive text. Click Add Row, and the row will appear with your description in the information bubble. If you do not add any data to the row, the data will not save in the worksheet. To adjust the number of trips for each month, simply type in the new number, and the calculations update automatically. Below the passenger trip totals for each program in each month are the summary statistics and calculations. Unlinked passenger trips total adds up all of the passenger trips in each month and the end of the year that you entered. Average weekly passenger trips takes that number and gives you the amount that occurs during the average week in that month. Passengers per mile and passengers per revenue hour are calculated from the total of passenger trips in that month divided by the total revenue miles or total revenue hours.